Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
Earlier this morning, the radar scene was a lot different than this. We had a lot of rain coming in from Douglas County into Jackson County up into the Cascades. But that has all since dissipated, but we have more rain to follow later today. And so Stormcast will show you that as we start to get into the afternoon and early portions of the evening, it'll be raining there along the coast, and it'll try to make it to the Rogue Valley. Depending on how thick that dry layer is in the Rogue Valley, that's really going to determine how much rain we actually get. This model is starting to shy away from some of the rain getting down to the valley floor. So it'll be interesting to see how that shakes out throughout the course of the day. But then as we head into the late evening, approaching midnight, it looks like everything starts to taper off just a bit. Maybe a few leftover showers Thursday morning, but then we hit the rain jackpot as we head into Thursday evening. And here comes that next storm system, and you're seeing a lot of yellows and oranges on the returns for the projected radar, meaning that we could definitely have some moderate to even heavy rainfall, and snow levels will drop. So you're seeing a more widespread coverage in that blue and purple and pink color. Of course, that represents some frozen precipitation. But as far as just pure liquid precipitation, we'll have quite a bit of it along the coast, up in the Cascades, but more measly totals down in Siskiyou County, in the Rogue Valley, and on the east side. So we're keeping things as rain today for the most part, just because we have those snow levels raising all the way up to 8,000 feet. But then ahead of the next storm system from Thursday night going into Friday morning, snow levels will drop down to 5,000 feet. So that's why we're reintroducing some higher elevation snow. Now, these snow totals don't take into account everything that'll happen Thursday night going through Friday, but at least through Friday morning, we can still have a couple inches up at Crater Lake and at Diamond Lake, but just a trace at Mount Ashland and Chemult. So that just kind of gives you an indication of how high those snow levels actually are, especially in comparison to what we've seen over the previous couple of weeks. So today along the coast, rain. We'll be in the 50s. Those winds will gust up to 20 miles per hour. Definitely nothing like the 80-mile-per-hour wind gust we saw along the coast earlier this week. And then down in Siskiyou County, this is going to be one of those setups today where most of the rain will occur to the north of the Siskiyous and to the west of the Cascades. So rain chances down in Siskiyou County aren't looking nearly as impressive as they will in the Rogue Valley and along the coast. And the same thing can be said for the east side. Rain chances here aren't as great as in some of those other locations I just mentioned. And it'll mainly be rain today. We can maybe have a mix up towards Chemult, but again, those snow levels are going to raise from 5,000 feet all the way up to 8,000 feet. We'll probably still keep things as snow up at Crater Lake, just given the elevation there. Also, those winds could gust up to 45 miles per hour. So just given the snowpack we already have there, we could definitely still have some blowing snow. And then, of course, in the Rogue Valley, we're actually going to be above average temperature-wise. We'll be in the 40s and 50s, and we'll see that rain move through later today. So for tonight, the rain should clear out, except for along the east side of the coast in the Cascades, where we can have a few spotty showers left over. But in those west side valleys, given that we'll have some low-lying moisture, we'll have calm winds, that is the perfect storm for fog to return to our valley locations. So here's just kind of the headlines for the next few days. If you haven't been paying attention to me, then pay attention now. We'll have snow levels rising throughout the course of the day. We'll expect a transition into rain in the Cascades. That next system arrives Thursday night, brings us a lot of rain into Friday, but then we clear out and maybe even see some sunshine for the weekend. It's been a while since we've seen the sun around here, and I know a lot of us definitely need some vitamin D. So here's your 7-day forecast along the coast. Wet and windy for the next few days, but then we clear out for the weekend. And then in Siskiyou County, again, rain chances there aren't looking quite as impressive as in the Rogue Valley and along the coast, but still, we're still keeping it at a chance of showers. It's really not looking impressive for Thursday, but then Friday, that storm system rolls through. Snow levels drop. We can maybe have a transition back into snow late on Friday, but then we clear out completely Saturday into Sunday. And then for the Klamath Basin, enjoy some of the rain today and Friday, because it looks like we're not going to have it for quite a while after that. And of course, that's bad news for the exceptional drought there, even though we have had a previous couple weeks with all the rain. Then up in the mountains, again, with snow levels dropping Thursday night into Friday, it'll be interesting to see what the models think tomorrow about some of those projected snowfall totals. Of course, we'll have more to say about that tomorrow on Newswatch 12 this morning and Newswatch 12 midday. And then in the Rogue Valley, rain throughout Friday. Then things wrap up Saturday morning, and it looks like we have a very pleasant weekend ahead.